Hi all, welcome to the PSQSPS channel. In the previous video, we discussed how we can generate TypeScript functional test cases with the help of GitHub Copilot and the Playwright MCP. In this video, let's see how we can generate API test cases with the help of GitHub Copilot and Playwright MCP. I will open up my IDE. VSCode is open here. So here I am going to generate API test case from the scratch. So in that case, I will create another test context file which is specific for API test context. So I will create a new file named as API test context.txt. This is the file that I'm going to use in order to give my test context. Here I will give some kind of statements to generate these API test cases. These are the steps that I'm going to provide here in order to instruct to GitHub Copilot. So let me explain these things one by one. The first statement I will give this one. So generate and execute the API test case using the TypeScript and Playwright MCP. Use the Playwrights as the request context in the Playwright test framework. We have to use this framework. So the test should be send the HTTP request to the target API, validate the status code, response body, and the schema. If this schema is applicable, we are going to instruct this GitHub Copilot to validate those schema contents as well, and the logs should be printed successfully for the purpose of debugging, and the export the text to the .spec.ts extensions has to be there in that created file, and that generated test cases should be placed underneath this test folder. So after that, do not generate test codes until all the steps are fully validated, and run the test and refine it as needed until it passes successfully. That means if that GitHub Copilot encountered with a kind of error during that compilation process, so that will get that code fixed by that GitHub Copilot itself until that entire test cases are getting successful. Okay, now let me try these ones. Now let's go into this GitHub Copilot chat window, and here I will select this drop down value as agent, and I will select this model as GPT 4.1. So here I'm going to specify this API test context that we have just created into this chat window. I will drag and drop this thing, and this is the place that I am going to specify my test cases, test scenarios, which is going to be executed. So let me paste whatever the test cases that I am going to specify here. So these are the prompts that I am going to give. So here I'm instructing this GitHub Copilot to generate and execute the API test using the Playwright MCP. The test scenario should be this is the endpoint that I'm going to use. So let me paste that URL into this one of the browsers here. So that will return list of values which contains the user detail. These are the things that I'm going to verify during this test case. So here send a GET request to the endpoint and verify the response code whether it is 200 or not, and validate the response JSON content. Contents should be having this value. That is the verification point that I'm going to trigger here. And optionally validate the data type using the JSON schema AJV. AJV, the sense this package should be installed in order to validate this schema. If you click on this package JSON file, you can see that AJV related packages are not getting installed here. Let's see how that is going to be getting installed automatically once this execution is triggered. Okay, let me click on this play button after selecting this agent and GPT 4.1. So I will click on this one. It is asking for executing these things, so I will allow. Now it is getting executed all these things. See, all the test outputs have been given in the test console and the 3 test has been passed. So let me open up whatever the created API uses test specs. So here you can see all the test scripts have been generated automatically, and now it is getting executed and they have given that final test results as passed. Terminal, it is passed. That is how we can execute the API test cases after generating them automatically. And after generating all these things, that will ask for these files to be persist. So I will keep files. Okay, that's what I'm going to cover during this video. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.